As you step into the motorhome, directly above the door is your main control panel. The power button is in the middle. When you turn it on, you must make sure that light lights up at the back of the vehicle. This lets you know you're working off your leisure battery. You never want it to light up at the front. That means you're working off your engine battery. You can swap batteries by pushing vehicle battery or leisure battery. Always make sure you're working off a leisure battery. This one is labelled awning light, so that turns on an outside light. This one here turns on your running water, so that has to be on if you want to use anything to do with water, toilet, shower, kitchen taps. This one turns your lights on and off in the vehicle. And this one views levels. If you push view levels, it reads your fresh water, your wastewater, your battery condition and your leisure battery condition. Next to this panel is your hot water and heating system. To turn it on, you push this button once and it lights up. The first one that's flashing is heating. If you twist this cursor, it moves it to hot water. The next one is gas or electric, or a mixture of both in the winter months. And then this is a fan to pump the heating around the vehicle. So use the cursor left and right to choose what you're trying to do. When you click it, when you choose it, so if you wanted heating, you click it and it'll jump above the line to let you know you've picked it. Then you can move along to hot water. If you want hot water, click it and it jumps above the line. Then you choose whether you want to use gas or electric or a mixture of both. And again, it will jump above the line. If it jumps above the line, it means you've picked it and it's working. If you do something wrong, push this button here and that takes you back out of the system. They take around an hour to start working from the moment you pick them. The oven, the cooker and the grill is gas only. The hob lid has to be all the way back and it's a 3-burner hob with electronic igniter here to cause the spark. The microwave will work when you're plugged into a campsite, as will the plug sockets when you're plugged into a campsite. The fridge is what we call a 3-way fridge. To turn the fridge on, you hold down the on button and the fridge powers up. It goes onto battery when you're driving, so you have to start the engine. It goes onto gas when you're parked in the middle of nowhere, or you can use the electric when you're on a campsite. If you get a flashing light like that, it lets you know it's not working. So it can't work off the battery at the moment because it needs you to start the engine. So you'd put it onto gas, or if you're on a campsite, you'd put it onto electric. This is your thermostat, so the further up the scale, the colder the fridge gets. Hold down this button and that turns the fridge off. In the toilet, to use the toilet, you simply lift up the toilet seat like you would at home. Move that grey lever away from you, which opens up the loo. Blue button flushes the toilet and that valve has to be shut when you're finished. That's the valve that has to be shut in order for the toilet to pull out from the outside. The bed layouts are very simple. You've got a double bed up there using the bunk bed ladder. You can drop the table down onto these plastic runners here and here, and you bring the cushions to meet in the middle, and that's another narrow double bed. And then you've got a small bed there. If you want one big king size bed, then you collapse the table, put the cushions together, and then this one will pull out to meet the table to give you one big bedroom area. You've also got your bunks at the back there, which are very simple using the ladder provided. On the cab, there are a few nice features, including cruise control, cab air conditioning, and when you have the air conditioning on, this will act as a drinks cooler. On the camera system, you've got a button that says V1 and V2. When you click that, it swaps camera positions to looking out to looking down. From all of us at AMC, we hope you enjoy your new motorhome, and we'll get this over to you.